right. Let's double check, triple check, make sure we're all set and good to go. I believe we are. And a lot of things to scroll through. Yes. Okay. Hey, everybody, what's going on? Kate McShay here. I am your VP of Marketing at Elite Marketing Pro and AttractionMarketing.com. Super pumped to be here today for our special daily dose of awesome, which is our Influencer Enrollment Method pre-trainings. Okay, this is pre-training number 3. If you have not seen pre-training number 2 and pre-training number 1, after you watch this training, go and check the description in this post. It will give you the links to go back and watch both of those, because there's something very, very special that we're going to be announcing at the end of this pre-training on how you can dig deeper into all of this, especially with Carrie and Whit's guidance. So what's up, everybody? As you're popping on, say hello, let us know who you are, where you're coming in from, and how excited you are for this pre-training number 3, which is all about, if you go back through pre-trainings 1 and 2, we were talking about what it takes to actually become an influencer without having influence originally. So the first step is through growing an audience, and then how to effectively engage with that audience. And then Carrie and Whit are going to dig deep into the third step today, which is probably one of the most critical ones, because I know I was reading the description that you guys created, and there's 2 different kinds of people, and neither are very effective, correct?
Correct.
So you guys are going to share what to do differently in order to absolutely crush it in your business, as you guys have as well. So it looks like everybody's flying on now, saying, how you doing? What's up, everybody? All right. I'm going to pop off for a little bit. I'll pop back in a little while and crush it, you guys. You guys are going to love this training.
So sweet.
So excited. So if you guys were on trainings 1 and 2, where we talked about growing your audience and engaging your audience, let us know what some of your biggest takeaways were, because what we talk about today, it actually kind of puts everything that we talked about in a nice, pretty package.
Yes.
All right. And it gets us ready for this big announcement that we're going to be making here at the end of this video.
Yes.
So on day 1, we talked all about growing an audience and how it's so important, like Kate said, to be growing a targeted audience, right?
Yep.
People that already want what you have to offer, so that you're not worried about prospecting your Aunt Sally, who doesn't like network marketing.
Or you haven't talked to in 8 years.
Or you haven't talked to in 8 years, right? The next piece was learning how to engage with those people to grow know, like, and trust, so that you have the influence. Because wouldn't you agree, for those of you who are on here with us, wouldn't you agree that those that have influence have an easier time enrolling people into their businesses? If you agree, raise your hand. It was when Whit and I figured out how these 3 things, and the third thing we're going to be talking about today, we'll get into here in just a sec, but when we figured out these 3 things, and we figured out that they all had to be working in sync every single day inside of our business, anytime our money wasn't flowing, or anytime we weren't getting any enrollments, we were able to go back into our business, and we were able to dissect and to figure out where the breakdown was. Was it in growing the audience daily? Was it in engaging with the audience to build that influence? Or was it the third thing, which is promoting?
Yeah.
Now, like Kate kind of talked about, she said that there's 2 different types of people when it comes to promoting their business. And I want you guys to let me know, like, which one you are. Which of these 2 you are. So
don't be shy.
So when I first got started in growing my business online, I was what I like to call a spammy Tammy. And I want to know if there's any spammy Tammies or recovering spammy Tammies that happen to be joining us today. Because what I would do is I would go into yard sale groups, and I would do posts for people to come and to join our business. And here's the thing, I had a lot of people. It was a lot of promoting. I had a lot of people that came on. But then those people would block, unfriend me, and ignore me the second they found out that it was for what it was for, that it was to get people into my business.
Yep.
And so that was when I was like, okay. And when we figured out how to do attraction marketing and how to grow the right way, I actually became the second type of person. So the first type of person is that spammy Tammy. It's promote, 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 promote. All right. I have spammy Tammy PTSD. I love it, Adrian. And so that was what it was, right? Like, it's like, every single post on their page that you see, it's, try my products or join my team. And it's very It's very in your face, and it smells like commission breath.
Yep.
And you guys know what commission breath smells like, right? And it stinks so bad.
Well, and a lot of people, they don't want to be sold to, right? I mean, I don't know about you, but even doing what we do, I don't like to be sold to. Like, I like to be able to walk through a process that I know I'm going to buy something and I know what their intention is, but it's a way that, gives me what I need when I need it, right? And so for the longest time, me and Carrie actually stayed away from this industry because of what we were seeing on our own news feed and different things like that, and how people were approaching us. It was solely for a, hey, again, join my stuff or buy my stuff or whatever that may be. So we didn't want to do that. And just to be super, super clear, here on this live, we don't have a ton of time to jump into the big how pieces.
Yes.
Okay. That's going to be for the big training later. That's going to be coming
on
up.
Black Friday.
Okay.
Yes.
Just so you guys are aware. So we're going to kind of scratch the surface here to really kind of get you guys an idea of what it is. But that's how me and Carrie really first actually started on social media, was actually, promoting first. And if you think about that, when me and Carrie actually started promoting first, and this is something that we didn't realize. And so this is no fault of anybody's necessarily, because if you're unaware that it's a problem, then obviously you're unaware, and you'll start to recognize that it's a problem. But we started promoting first, and we found ourselves really quickly, like Carrie said, we had a whole bunch of people messaging us, but because we were promoting, they found out it was, we were trying to get them to join my team or buy our products. Immediately they kind of just, disappeared. And so that's how most people start, is actually kind of in this promoting sense. That's how they're being taught to do what to do first, is, hey, let's promote first, right?
Now, real quick, before you guys get into the next piece, because I know you guys just talked about how you're going over the bigger concepts, right? Yep. How not to be the spammy Tammy, what to do different. But for everybody that's watching, whether you're watching live, and I want you to comment in just a second, or whether you're watching this replay, just so you all know, this special pre-training is now literally being hosted after we have opened up the cart, your ability to be able to get on and save your seat for the live Black Friday social media enroller training. We're going to talk more about it in a little bit, but I wanted to just put it out there because I want to know who's already gotten in, who has saved their spot, and who is going to be there at the special Black Friday social media enroller training with Carrie and Whit, where they're going to dig deeper into all of this. Okay. And so if you're one of those people that's like Whit was talking about, how do I actually promote effectively? How do I not be a spammy Tammy? Or how do I not be, the second person that I know you guys are going to be talking about? Then make sure that you either go to the link that's in this post if you're watching it through a watch party, or go to elitemarketingpro.com/SME. All right. That's where you're going to be able to save your seat for this special live training that's happening next week on Black Friday. I just wanted to point that out and get that in there because I know it was like the perfect timing where you're like, we'll be doing it on Black Friday. I'm like, and the cart is open. You can save your seat now. Yay. Which is awesome. Look at all these people. They're like, save my spot, save my spot. This is so exciting. The one other thing I will say is that if you know other people who need this, okay, who need this training as well too, here's the deal, okay? Get this out to all the people that you know, because I just went through the shares from yesterday. I think it's Shanae. Is that your name? Shanae Martinez? Okay, I'm pronouncing it right.
Yes, you are.
Great. Shanae Martinez, here's the deal. Your share was in alignment with what Carrie and Whit were talking about yesterday on storytelling, on creating an alignment on what you were going through in the struggle and how you found Carrie. So congrats. You've earned a one-on-one call with me. All right. I'll connect with you after this. And guess what? Same thing goes for today. For all of you that get this training out to your people, all right, and you comment in and you let me know, you join on this conversation here, I will be going through personally to see what you wrote, how you described it, and if you're utilizing what Carrie and Whit are talking about, okay? And then I will make sure that I make that announcement as well, too. So congrats, Shanae Martinez. I love all the people who are popping in saying that they already saved their spot. And let's just keep this thing rolling. All right.
Yes.
Back to the next piece of promotion. Awesome job, you guys.
Okay, sweet. So, that's so exciting. Congrats, Shanae. Like, she's awesome. I'm so excited that she got that. So, we've talked all about that spammy Tammy, right? And how many recovering spammy Tammies are there on this live? There was
we've
so
already had
many
some
people.
hands up in there. Yep.
So there's a second type of person, and this is kind of funny because it was when we first took it online, we were that spammy Tammy, it didn't work. I had PTSD. So when it came time where we found the attraction marketing industry or this attraction marketing community, and we started learning how to promote the right way, all of a sudden we became person number 2, where we were terrified to promote. How many of you on here are scared promoters? I want to know if that's you, because here's the thing. And it took a while, it took several months for me to actually, wipe that PTSD of spammy Tammy off my back, because if you don't promote, if you don't ask for what you want, you're never going to get it, right? And that was something that was actually Kate who shared that with me, because I was so scared to promote. I was scared to promote on lives. I was scared to promote in emails. I was scared to promote in anything that I was doing. She was like, if you don't ask for what you want, people are never going to join you. People are never going to, buy your products. They're never going to do what you want them to do, right? And so that was when we figured out that there's actually a middle type of person. Yes, I see this. Yes, I'm terrified. Yes, why? Me. I'm a scared promoter. Yes, I'm terrified. So there's actually, I've come to find that I was scared for, let's say, 2 reasons. First off, I was scared because I had that PTSD, right? I had been burned in the past by, promote, and I was terrified to do it because of that. The second thing was I didn't know how to effectively promote.
Yep.
I didn't know what to post. I didn't know when to do it. I didn't know what was overkill.
Yep.
And so it was like, okay, what might we do to become that middle ground? And that's what we're going to be really diving into inside the Black Friday training that you can get by either clicking the link if you're watching this through a watch party, or by going to elitemarketingpro.com/SME. But here's the thing. If you don't promote, if you're on this end of the spectrum, your business isn't going to grow. If you're the spammy Tammy and you are on this end of the spectrum, your business isn't going to grow. There is a middle ground, okay? And what I like to do, and here's the thing. If you've done day 1 or growing your audience, if you've been really good at growing your audience and you've been really good at engaging that audience, promoting actually becomes very easy.
Yep.
Okay, so that's the reason that we stress the importance of growing and engaging first.
Yeah, it's just the reason we're teaching these in 3 things is so that way, like you start to build kind of a little ecosystem of how your business is working, growing, engaging, and then, obviously promoting. And like Carrie said, there is a middle ground. But again, for us, it was just the biggest thing of understanding, well, when should I do it? How should I do it? What are some different ways that I can be doing it? And then, and even the after, okay, now that I've done it and I have people reaching out to me, crap, what do I do now type of a thing, right? And so that's really what we want to dive into with this training is the how piece of this, what it looks like, when to do it. And again, this is going to be solely based off of what we've seen worked for us.
And what we've seen work inside our team.
Inside of our team and other people's teams.
In the attraction marketing community as well.
Exactly. Okay.
Yes.
So that's what we're going to be focusing on with this training. And so we're super excited that a bunch of you have already put your hand in the air, said that you've already got your spot. Really excited for that, because the value is going to be super, super powerful when it comes to learning the big piece. And for us, at least what I've seen, the majority of people, the reason that promoting is so hard is because, like Carrie said, they did it so much in the past that now, even though they're learning attraction marketing and they're doing it differently, they still get a little gun shy of, am I doing it again? Yeah. Okay. And again, it comes down to understanding how to do it, when to do it, and also who are you doing it to? Where Carrie said, you doing it? If you're growing an audience and these people are coming to you that are wanting to follow you and they're doing this stuff, okay, it's getting over that mindset, that mindset of, man, I'm doing it again. because in all reality, if you're using attraction marketing and you're using what we're going to be teaching in this training, you're not spammy Tammy anymore. You've graduated. Okay.
Yes.
You're out of that group. You can throw away the PTSD from it and move forward from there.
Yeah. But so before we kind of wrap up this this training here in a bow, and you go and you enroll in social media enroller, excuse me. There's actually, there was someone who asked, well, what is the middle ground? So really what the middle ground is most of the posts that you do are full of value, okay? About 80 to 90% of the posts you do are actually all value driven. It's value-based content. But then the other 10, 15, maybe 20% of the time, depending. So maybe once a week, maybe twice a week, depending on how big your audience is, you're doing a strong call to action for people to either join your team or to, buy whatever product it is that you're promoting. All right. And here's the link so that you can actually get your spot for this special social media enroller training. It's elitemarketingpro.com/SME. Or if you're watching it through a watch party, wherever you're watching it, there's going to be a link in the description. You can head on over and you can get it there as well. So yeah, leave spammy Tammy to the curb, right, Julie Kelly? And that's the thing. Once you actually start to apply the growing the audience piece and you have new people and fresh blood that are seeing your content every single day, and then when they see that content, it's so full of value. They're getting to know you. They're getting to like you. They're getting to trust you. Then when it comes time to promote, when you throw that promotion in there, the 15 to 20% of the time, all of a sudden they can't help it. They're reaching out to you. They're wanting to know what you're a part of. They're wanting to know how they can join you because you've built the relationship and you've built the friendship first. Because people only do business with people they know, like, and trust.
Yep.
Okay. And that's what we're going to be diving into in depth. We're going to be going into all of the how in the social media enroller training on Black Friday, and you can reserve your spot now by going to the link. All right.
Awesome.
Okay.
Cool.
What? This is so exciting. This is like I'm watching it from my. Oh, hello. I'm watching it from my phone. It sounds like I echoed. But this is great, and just seeing all the comments that are coming in through here. I'm just so fired up and excited for this. For all of you guys that are going to be joining us on Black Friday, to be able to dig deeper into Carrie and Witt's training on how this all works. Okay, this is absolutely huge. I couldn't be more excited for you guys. And it's so cool because we're seeing all these comments of like, I really love you guys. I love your story. And the part that I love is how what servant leaders both Carrie and Witt are. Like sometimes there's people out there that want to keep their cards close and say, hey, I don't want to share like how this works. I'm only going to share it for people who, who become part of my community or join my team or do X or do Y. And like, that's not what we're about here. We're about abundance of sharing like, hey, if we can get more people to be able to be more successful in their businesses, then that's really, really what we're out to do. And that's what I love that you guys are willing and open to do when it comes to this. So I want to know how many of you have gone over to either the link that's in this video if you're watching it through a watch party or elitemarketingpro.com/SME, and you have saved your spot for this special live training. I want you guys to comment in. Let us know if you're going to be there with us. I'll be hosting. So similarly to what I'm doing here, hopping in, chiming in, asking some questions every once in a while, but letting these two do what they do best. So let us know if you're going to be joining us. And I just wanted to mention something really quick before I ask a very important question, because I have a feeling that it might pop up. Yeah. So one of the most critical things for us is being able to give back to businesses to help them create more impact, right? Creating that ability to have this ripple effect on the world. That's one thing that I know we strongly believe here over at Elite Marketing Pro and attractionmarketing.com is that we change the world. Right? Yeah. Entrepreneurs change the world. Home-based business owners, we change the world because we are taking life into our own hands and we're doing what we need to do to help others become successful in their lives to elevate this world. So what we've done, which makes Black Friday even more special and significant, is it's not about discounts. It's not about, the flash deal that's coming up and all of our products are on sale and, all that kind of stuff. We have had a very, very strong belief in making sure that what we do on Black Friday, we are creating a contribution to this world to make it a better place, not just by what we do, but by the organization that we partner up with and support every single year, which is Heifer International.
Yes.
Okay? And so Heifer International, for every social media enroller seat that is saved for this special live training, a huge chunk of the contributions are going to Heifer. Every single seat that we save, so you guys get a chance to learn how to grow your business, learn how to create even more results inside of your business. You're also helping someone else in Nepal specifically to become a more resourceful community themselves, all right? Through education, through empowerment, and through the ability for them to be able to create a self-sustaining life, which is absolutely huge. We're going to have our representative from Heifer International on, so we'll be doing a live training, so you'll all get to know more about what it's all about, how we're actually helping. But just so all of you know, we are looking as a community to be able to share this message so that we can make our biggest donation we have ever made on a Black Friday special training. Okay, we are looking to donate $35,000 from now until when the cart closes for this special training that you guys get to be a part of, okay? That's our challenge as a company, and that's what we are actually sharing out with all of you, because the more that you get the message out there, the more that you come and you hop on, and you'll definitely be there. Like I see Jessie Jenkins says she's in. Terry's going to be there. Scott, I know, will be there. Awesome. That's what we're looking to do. And so we're looking to raise the bar. We're looking to impact the world at a different level and have this be the biggest Black Friday promotion that we've ever done, where we've joined up with Heifer International. So how many of you are going to help us do that together as a community? Okay. It's going to be huge. Carrie and Whit, anything you guys want to say when it comes to just what we're doing on Black Friday? Because I know this is something that's very important and significant to you guys as well.
Yeah, when we first got started here inside the attraction marketing community, and they did one of these Black Friday specials, it was one of those things that really impacted us and changed, for the greater. We saw the good that entrepreneurship could actually do with a Black Friday special. And I love that Elite Marketing Pro and attractionmarketing.com has kind of changed the tone of what Black Friday is all about. Because at a time of year when it's all about, give me all the deals and shopping, we're actually, okay, how can we actually give back? How can we elevate the world? And so for us to be able to do this training this year and to be able to give back, not just to the attraction marketing community, but to the industry as a whole, we really see the industry leveling up because of this training. And not only that, not only are we elevating the industry, but we're going to be elevating the world because of, Heifer International and what they're doing. So make sure you reserve your seat, get it right away, because I know that there's going to be special deals that come out throughout the week for those that already have their seats. So make sure that you get it right now. All right.
Awesome. Diana's in. Rebecca's in. Let's see who else we've got. I think Julie said she's in. Martha's working on it. Awesome. Richard and Johanna have their spot saved. Great. Keep going. All right. So one final question, and then any parting words that you guys have for today. There's going to be some people that are like, okay, I get it. We've got to, pre-training one was awesome. It was all about growing your audience. Second training was about engaging. Third training was about promoting. Okay, cool. I've got this. And then we're going to have some people, right? It's a natural thing where it's like, this free training was amazing. Like, do I have to come and join? Like, what's gonna happen on Black Friday that's different, that will help people see the point of like, all right, well, I've got the 3 steps, what's the point in coming to this very special live training, which you guys know, I'm like, it's a stinking no-brainer. However, I know there's going to be people out there, right, that are like, do I need this?
Yeah.
So what do you guys think about that? Or how could you help share some perspective?
Yeah. I mean, for me, it's asking yourself the question of, am I in a position I want to be in? right now, meaning that, am I still in the same place as I was 2 months ago? Like, am I growing? Am I getting better? Am I actually growing my business, type of a thing? And because, you could sit here and say, I've already bought so many trainings, and, how come I need to be on another one, or whatever that may be? Well, obviously the ones, whether it be you or whether it be the training, you haven't found what has been kind of that aha moment for you that's going to make that change. When me and Carrie were building our business, and still are building our business, we're always looking for those things that, we're always continually filtering through things, learning more things, educating ourselves with other people. And because really what we're looking for is what's going to make that difference in what we have. And so what's going to be super different about this is again, there's very few trainings out there that go into a how piece of this. That's something that I cannot stress enough, is that the how piece is hardly ever the thing that's always being taught. It's kind of the what. Let's share a story, and here's what it looked like for me, but not the how.
And that's what this pre-training was, is it was a lot of what you need to do. But how do you do it? Where do you do it, right? There's different pages, right? There's your personal page, there's business pages, there's groups. How do you utilize all of them so that, you're growing effectively, you're engaging effectively, and you're promoting effectively? Because there is a right and wrong way to do it. And so for those that, are thinking, okay, I got the pre-training, I've got this, you could actually be shooting yourself in the foot by doing something that could actually be detrimental to your business. All right. And here's the thing. We've learned it the hard way, because everything that we're teaching inside of this training, it's like you guys get the fast track to actually getting results, where we took the long way, and where we've seen people in the attraction marketing take the long way, because we, made a lot of these mistakes. You actually get to avoid the pitfalls. You get to avoid the mistakes, and you get a nice clean shot to finally getting those results that you want. And I even want to take it one step further. Let's say that you are in the position that you want to be. Let's say you're a top earner right now and you're watching this. How many people on your team are stuck? How many people on your team are struggling? And maybe it's one thing inside this course that is going to help them become your next top producer.
Yep. Absolutely. Right? And I would say, as a top producer and a leader, leaders look at investments in courses and training different. People who are working through, like, trying to build up their business, right, or maybe even struggling, look at an investment in a course as, I have to buy this to get all the information that I need, right? However, a leader really looks at their investments in their trainings as, there could be one little nugget that I need that could absolutely blow this thing out of the water. And so for all of you, I want to offer that out as, it's a different way to think. For me, the way that I think about how I invest in trainings is, I might understand, like you said, the overarching what of it, but there may be one thing that Carrie and Whit do differently that I could go and immediately apply that could create some very substantial results for myself. So I challenge all of you to really look at, when you head on over to elitemarketingpro.com/SME. By the way, number one, just to be able to be on this training, it is a discounted promotion right now, because we wanted to make it a no-brainer for you all. But I would really go and I would make that investment from the place of, even if there's one little thing, one little phrase, one little, oh, by the way, that Carrie and Whit share with you, that then all of a sudden gives you the perspective and puts all the puzzle pieces together from everything else that you've bought, then it is an absolute no-brainer as a leader to make an investment like that. So I challenge all of you to really consider yourselves leaders, or leaders on the rise, or leaders that are ready for that next level, and look at this training from the perspective of, even if I get that one little nugget, then that is a total win for me.
Yes. And one thing that I do want to add as well is, this training is live on Black Friday. So for those that actually join us live, you're going to be inside the course. Like, we're going to see your comments. We're going to be communicating with you. So it's a chance for you to, actually be a part of something pretty cool, a course that's going to elevate the industry. You have a chance to have a seat in it, right? And to actually be a part of it, which is really cool. So and I love it. I love what she said. Investors look at the long term and lead your teammates. I love it, Susan. Absolutely.
Absolutely. So, holy cow, man, oh man, the pre-training alone has just been absolutely awesome. Like, I'm just so grateful for you two and for, because this was Carrie and Witt's idea. This is actually something we don't normally do. And they're like, you know what if we did a pre-training so everybody could understand what we're going to be talking about? Then we can really go deep into the how. So everybody's kind of moving and accelerating forward already. And it was like, oh, so awesome. So you guys, thank you so much for already the value in the training that you've put in just from the pre-training alone. And I cannot wait to be able to host you guys on this Black Friday training. So if you want to be a part of Social Media Enroller and be with us on Black Friday, and remember, if you can't make it on Black Friday, you get the replay for it as well. It'll be something that's uploaded into our members area. Go to either the link that's in this post from the watch party you're watching, or go to elitemarketingpro.com/SME. So, Carrie and Witt, any final words that you guys would like to offer out after this absolutely amazing training?
Yep. Any final words?
Freaking get on it. You know, if you're waiting around to click the button to get your spot, just hurry and push it and get it done. So that way your spot is there, because I promise it's you know, this is something that's been in the making now for the last 3 years for me and Carrie, and in kind of how we've put this together with, you know, ourselves, our business, and other things that we have going on. And so get your spot. I mean, there's no reason not to come live with us. And if you can make it live, I recommend being live on that training, because that's where it's going to be in real time. I mean,
we're going to have question and answer. So as we're going through it, if you have questions, we're going to be able to actually answer those questions live. So you don't have to wait for the replay, and you don't have to post in the community. You can actually hear it. I was going to say from the horse's mouth, but I'm not a horse. From our mouths, and you can actually get what you guys need. You can get the training that you need to take your business to that next level.
Awesome. All right. So this is now up to you. Get this out to all the people that you know, and you know what will happen. I will go back and go through anybody that got this out to the people that you know, by either getting them in on this conversation or getting this message out to the world. I will be looking at your descriptions when you get them out there, and I will be offering out another one-on-one call with me, and I will announce that in the comments here, okay? And if you have not gotten your spot yet and saved your seat, do it now, so then you can check it off your list, and then you'll get the alerts of when we go live, okay? So hit the link that's over here in this post or in the one where you're watching. And man, oh man, is this going to be fun. This is going to be so awesome.
So excited.
And how many of you are going to help us hit our goal of $35,000 for a donation during this promotional time? Okay. We've already contributed, I believe it's over well over six figures for the donation that we've made just as a company in general. But for this specific promotion, we're looking to do $35,000 from the donation side of things. So I want to know if you guys are going to be a part of that, not just by you investing in yourself, but also sharing this out with others as well too.
Yeah.
Yes. Cool. Love it. Love it.
Hey everybody. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Yes.
All right.
Can't wait to see you guys on Black Friday. Woo-hoo!
Woo-hoo! All right. Take care, everybody. And we will see you on the next Daily Dose of Awesome.